This one right here. This one right here. First of all, I'm gonna give a shout out to my man Mike Klein for hooking this up. I appreciate you, Mike Klein. Much love for hooking us up. And today on the line, man, brother, I met back in the day at the Ruthless heyday. One of the first brothers you see when you walk in the office. I used to call the nigga Eclipse. He's so goddamn big. Okay. Everybody else called him Animal. What's up, Animal?
Hey, what's up, G? How you doing,
Oh
Lonzo?
man, I'm doing what I do, Doc. You know, I'm sitting here on this show, and I've been blessed to get interviews that can't nobody else get. You know, and
yeah, that's good, man. I'm glad you out there, man.
This is one of them interviews
shit for us, man, because niggas want to be heard sometime, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm glad Mike hooked us up, and you making this happen. Now, my man's gonna be off camera, man. He's in the security business. He don't need folks knowing who he is because he might have put a nigga in jail or two. So he off camera.
When you see me, I might be the last nigga you see.
If the moon, if the sky just get dark for no reason, it's a broad daylight, you in trouble.
You know it.
It's a big animal.
I done lost a lot of weight now, man. I'm still 300, man. I weigh about 310 now. I'm not 385 no more.
That was your peak at 385, right?
Yeah, 385, and I wasn't fat, man. I was a genetic monster, man.
Nah, that's for damn sure. What was your routine, man? How'd you get 385? Were you lifting weights, eating? What was
man. Well, I got so big, so I used to be a drug addict, man. I used to do crack and shit back when it was new. Niggas didn't know it was that addictive and shit, man. And so what I would do, man, I was trying to get off of it, you know, because I'm taking your bodyguard shit real seriously. So I just started going to the gym, pumping iron, and I would stay in the gym so long they nicknamed me Lotomo. Because I did a lot of more sets than anybody, man, you know. And then I would be so tired, I couldn't even go out and chase drugs and stuff, man. So that kind of worked for me, man, you know. Then, you know, I had people messing with me, man, that ain't for you, man. You shouldn't be messing with that, you know. And I was like, yeah, you're right, man. I just got caught up, man, because I thought it was something fun to do. I didn't know it was that addictive and shit, man. But I fought them demons, man. And I'm going to tell you like this here. It's hard to quit, but it's not impossible to quit because I smoked for 3.5 years and I quit that shit, man. You know, I fought that demon and I beat it by lifting weights. I started lifting weights in 1990.
Okay.
By 1995, I was the strongest motherfucker in Hollywood.
Wow.
Yeah, man. You know, and I for breakfast I always had 6 eggs, tuna fish, and rice and toast every morning. And then for lunch I would have chicken sandwiches, chicken salad, and for dinner I would eat steak, potatoes, and carrots. That's what I would eat. I would eat that every day, man. But I wouldn't put no seasoning on it. It tastes horrible, but I didn't put no seasoning on it, man.
Why you didn't season it, man? Why you
I never messed with steroids. I was accused of messing with steroids, but I never messed with that stuff, man. That stuff bad for you, man.
Yeah, it make your nuts fall off.
Listening, you mess with steroids, you're gonna look good for 5 years, but then after that, you're gonna have complications for the rest of your life. Believe that.
Well, man, the other brother that you worked with was 2 brothers that worked with Eazy. 2 Samoans and 2 brothers. What was the other guy's name?
That was Big MD, my twin, man.
Okay.
Big M, his name is Mike, but
Big
his
Mike.
MD.
Man.
Yeah, Big Mike, man. Don't get him confused with Mike Klein, but yeah, Big Mike and Big Rob. And there was also a white boy with his two named Duke. We had a white boy with a tough ass white boy named Duke, man. It was actually 4 of us, man. One white boy. He bodyguarded for a rock and roll group called Rat. That's how I met him in the rock and roll world. Remember I told you.
Okay.
And I'm from the rock and roll era, and I met Duke over there. And he said, I ain't scared of nobody, man. I'll come up there and fight with y'all. Join our squad, man.
Wow. Dusty, shoot him. Hit him on a question, Dusty. I know you got something.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, Animal. Thank you so much for joining our program.
Man, you too. Nice to meet you guys, man.
Yes. Now, when did you first meet Eazy E, and what was your first impression of him?
When I first met Eazy E, man, it was like, me and my partner, Big Rob, we bouncing up in Hollywood, man. and we got good at it, man. There was some little magazine going around about all the stuff going on in the rock and roll world. But they said if you come to Cat House in Bordello, don't fuck around because the 2 bouncers up there put something on your ass. That was me. You know, you come up in there acting up, man, we'll straighten you out quick, dog. And we live for that shit every night. Cause like when I used to be getting dressed to go to work, I'd be sitting up there looking in the mirror. I wonder what the motherfucker doing right now that I'm going to what the fuck? Just gonna run into midnight, you know. And sure enough, somebody ran to me. And it was this guy that was a bartender named Mike Hunt that knew this girl named Teresa that knew Big Mike. And Big Mike told her that Eazy E was looking for some bodyguards. And so she told it to Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt said, I got the 2 motherfuckers that you would love to meet, Big Animal and Big Rob. So MD and a couple of guys came up to the club to meet us, man. And we thought they was there for some shit. So we surrounded them, man, you know. And then all of a sudden, Big Mike said, nah, man, we looking for Big Animal and Big Rob. He said, that's us, man. What you looking for us for, man? Nah, man, we told that you guys want to be some bodyguards. That's how it happened, you know. It was bodyguard for who? It was like Eazy E. I was like, man, don't be lying, man. Like, yeah, man, we roll with Eazy, man. He's looking for bodyguards, man. So they gave us the address to Ruthless, man, and told us to show up on Monday, man. So me and Big Rob went down there on Monday, man. And it's like, this is it, man. This Ruthless, man. Shoot. When we tried to get in, the damn door was locked. I was like, what kind of shit is this? The door is locked. So we bammed on the door and shit. And they said, who is it? And I said, Big Animal and Big Rob. They opened the door and stuff, said, we here to see Eazy like that. And all of a sudden, that little motherfucker came out the back, and there he was. I was little dude up inside of me, jumping up and down, man, because, you know, I've been beating boys in the hood, bumping that shit. Now, looking at the nigga that made it, man, you know, I was like, wow, he's bad. And then he just knew us by people describing us, said, you must be Big Rob, and you got to be Animal. I was like, yeah, man, that's us, man. And so he went over about how this guy named Suge was running up in his record company, man, taking the phones off the hook, shutting the business down. The girls can't answer the phones, no incoming calls or outcoming calls. And I need this shit to stop. And I was like, well, shit, man, you know, let the motherfucker come up in here when we up in here, man. We're stopping, you know, like that. And then Mike Klein showed up with Big MD that had us to come down there, man. You know, so then we met Mike Klein. He was like, you know, head of the security and shit for Ruthless and stuff, man, you know, telling us what to do and stuff, you know, like I was checking him out and stuff, like, man, this guy don't look like he's too much of nothing, man. But boy, was I wrong. You know, he's like, this Mike Klein can box, he can fight, he can shoot, you know how, like a motherfucker shoot a target, you know, they go like, bang, 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 you know, and they're like, hit the bullseye. Mike Klein go, bang, 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 bang. Bullseye every time. Bang, 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 bang. I was like, damn, this fool can shoot too, man. You know, and like he was like a unorthodox kind of guy you just wouldn't want to fuck with. He always smiling. That's what was scary about him, man. He was always smiling, but he's very serious, man. And then you can start putting it down, man. Like if they come up in here, man, don't let them do nothing, but just get them up out of here and stuff, man. And we was like, okay, no problem, man. And then we started working there at Ruthless. A couple of days go by, nothing happened and stuff, man. Then that day happened. Suge came up in that motherfucker with 5 or 6 dudes and started taking the phone off the hook, talking about I want to see Jerry Heller and where's Eazy and all that kind of shit. So it's time to go, man. The adrenaline done rolls up now and shit. It's time to get busy. So me, Big Rob, MD, we went out there on him and shit, man, and like, what's up, man? What you want? He was like shocked to see us, man. But he wasn't afraid, though. I could look at him and tell he was a nigga that wasn't afraid of nobody. But we wasn't afraid of no motherfucking body either. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, you can't be coming up in here no more unless you have an appointment. You can't be up in here no more. And this shit gonna stop today. And then Jerry Heller, he said he wanted to see Jerry Heller, but you don't got an appointment. And then Jerry Heller came out and told him, don't ever come back to my office unless you have an appointment. Don't worry, because you will never get an appointment. Come up in here, man. And so we kind of like shuffled them out the office, you know, and nobody would swing on him. Waiting on somebody to swing, but we could get busy, man. But nobody would swing, man. So we like just stuffing them on out of there and stuff, man. And we walked them to the front door and then out to the other door of the building and stuff. And we watched them get in their cars and pull off.